Hello friends, today we're going to see the topic Ode Intimation of Immortality from Recollection of Early Childhood. It is a poem written by William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth born on 7th April 1770 and died on 23rd April 1850. He is a English romantic poet. His famous work is Lyrical Ballad. Lyrical Palette is published in the year 1798. This poem contains two parts. First part published in 1804 and second part published in 1807. We're going to see the first part. It contains 11 stanza. The 11 stanza separated into three movements. First movement, first stanza, it speaks about glory of nature. Second movement, fourth stanza, he speaks about negative response of the problem. Third stanza speaks about positive response. In this poem, the author recollecting his childhood days. In his childhood days, in his youth, wished to write many poems. After maturity, he became a writer. While after maturity, he facing many problems in his life. So he like to be a child. Of course, we all have the problems in maturity life. Like like him, we too have the same thought that we not grown up. We we enjoy the childhood days. So author also have the same idea, sorry, not an idea. He wished to have a child in his life. While in the childhood days, he enjoyed with nature. He thought that nature is a extraordinary thing in the world. While seeing the sunrises, he compared the sun with lady's bindi. After seeing the clouds, it looked like bunches of roses. After that, he enjoyed the rainbows. After in the night, in the river streams, the shining stars are admired by nature. Like he enjoy the nature. Af- After maturity, he thought that um, how the mother product their child, like that the world producting their product the nature, the nature doing their duty, individuality. Then why in the childhood uh, it's extraordinary for me. After the maturity, by hearing the bird sounds, by seeing the goats, by crossing the mountain streams, after the mountain echo, by listening the thunders, it's all uh, doing their own duties. Why it's become a big extraordinary thing in my childhood days. In that maturity, i feel I feel some sadness while seeing that nature. Everything is enjoying, but something is missing in my mind, and it's create a sadness. It all enjoyed in my childhood day, but in the maturity stage I really have some doubts and have some sadness in my mind. In childhood, I enjoyed more. While in the 6 years old, uh, I in the 6 years old, the time I enjoyed my mom's kiss after my father's actions, after listening small ages rhymes, party, marriage, funeral, all I enjoy. It be, it's taught me it is extraordinary to me. After in the maturity stage, I thought that I playing other role in my life, like actor. Though it is nice, but I feel like that. He says that um, he plays another role like actor, but it but maturity stage also learning new things in my life. He explained the lines, the little actor one another part, filling from time to time the humorous stage with all the person down to the age. The life brings with her in her as if whole vacation were endless imitation. Though we exter the souls in best philosophers who had escaped the heritage though high among the blind, the deaf and silent lead us to the eternal steep, every by the eternal mind, mighty, protect, steer blessed, on whom those thirst to rest, which we are toiling all our lives to find. And he asked the question after maturity, I why not to be a child? I really missing my childhood days. In maturity, why I not be a child? And after he thought that after maturity, he lost his childhood days. It's all misses. He thought that completely it is out from my life. After he feels so bad in the maturity because he missing his childhood days. By recollecting this, he saw one boy playing near to the sea. That moment, he thought that now I go and play with the sea. All think me about a mad. But while the boy playing the seas, we able to recollect our childhood days. Childhood days that tanks and paradise. The poetic lines are moving about in the words not realized. High instead before with our mortal nature. Did trouble like a guilty this the surprised. But for those first affections, they source recollection which be they what they may, or at the fountain light of all our day, after it a master's light of our seeing, uphold has cheers and have power to make. Our noise here seems moments in the beginning, on the eternal silent, thus that week, nor man nor boy, nor all its attain with joy, can alter abolished or destroyed, ends in a season of climb weather. Though inland far we be, our souls have sight of the immortal sea. We brought us higher. Can in a moment travel thriller and seize the child's brought upon the shore and hear the mighty waters rolling everywhere. In this poetic line, he explains that we can't play in the maturity day like a child. By seeing the children's play, we can recollect our childhood days and enjoy the recollection of the childhood days. He says that really he miss lost his childhood days because in the maturity day, in the maturity life, we miss all the child days and we facing many problems in the life by financial and personal in studies all the things we facing many problem, but in the childhood days we don't care anything and um, anything we only thought that we want to enjoy with nature. While playing we enjoy with the nature. So author said that I really miss my childhood days. So day to day life like that we also miss our childhood days. In the maturity day we learning many things like that the author said that while seeing that boy we can recollect the childhood, but we cannot become a child. while seeing while seeing the nature like that scenes, we can recollect our childhood days. I think we all also going to miss our childhood days like the author William Wordsworth. But by seeing other child or they enjoying, we can recollect our childhood day also. So I really enjoy this poem, Recollection of Childhood Days Yearlies, written by William Wordsworth. Thank you.